How's it going, guys? Baldur here, and I'm in the Mooney M20 here at Gillespie Field, just east of San Diego. Anyway, the reason I'm making this video is because I have a bunch of announcements to make, so might as well do some commentary while I fly. Also, the reason why I'm flying right now and recording it is because I am also testing things out. I got new computer parts, and needless to say, they are really good. We are talking, 3070 Ti plus a Ryzen 9 7050K. I forgot my processor, but it is a Ryzen 9. I think it's the 7950X. With 16 gigs of RAM, was 32, but I had to RMA one of the sticks because one of them was faulty. So I'm going to do a test. As you can tell, if I try to pan it, there is a bit of a stutter. Which, if you have a computer like this and it still stutters, then what I'm looking at could potentially be, most likely I should say, it's the simulator. It's a Sobo. Let's get our battery on and our alternator on, our boost pump on, fuel pump on as well. Also nav, beacon, mixture in all the way, throttle 10%. Alright, clear. Oh, I'm sorry. Clear! Alright, so we got ourselves some... Yep, we got ourselves some power. All we need is to get our avionics up and running. I'm not really going to need this. I'm actually going to fly all the way to Santa Monica, which can be navigated just by flying up the coast. I will, however, do this. Maybe this is not meant to be a track IR game. Whoa, I almost drove on the service road. Yeah, I should probably turn off the boost pump. There we go, and it looks like there's going to be a bit of a tailwind plus a headwind. Why did I say that? There's going to be quite a tailwind. I cannot English today. I apologize. Yeah, needless to say, judging by the clouds, don't expect this to be the most pleasant ride, but hey. Where's your sense of adventure? Alright, landing lights are on, I got all that stuff. Nothing's on altimeter, or altitude. Alright. Mooney, it's time for you to shine. which you haven't been doing for the past decade, that's for sure. Alright. Full throttle. Along with some right rudder. Alright, we got a positive rate of climb. Let's get our landing gear up. And there we go. Now, aside from the issue of track IR, if I turn my head slowly, it's fine. Plus, if you look at the ground, it looks like a pretty steady frame rate. Possibly even getting that to that 60 frames per second threshold that I always try to get and almost always fail. Yeah, so time for a little bit of California geography. This is El Cajon. Over there, I guess it's Santee. But anyway, this is an area that's divided from San Diego by this mountain range over there. In fact, if you look at this freeway, I believe that's Interstate 8. I could be wrong. But I do believe it's the 8. And Interstate 8 goes into Arizona. So, yeah, a lot of roads branch off. And, you know, San Diego is also where the 5 and the 15 start as well. Interstate 5, Interstate 15. And then, when you get to San Francisco, you get Interstate 80. Oh, no, wait, that was the freeway out. No, that's a road. Anyway, it's just one of the roads. I believe it's the freeway that takes you over there, just different mountains. But, yeah, going past these mountains, you will see San Diego. In fact, there it is. I really am kind of enjoying this, but I guess I should talk about the other announcements as well. One of the announcements I have is that I'm also going to Flight Sim Con not Flight Sim Con, Flight Sim Expo in Texas. So that will be fun. I'm going to be there in person, so if you want to join me, you know, fly to Texas. Buy yourself a pass. It'll be fun, trust me. All the cool kids are doing it. Now, outside of that, I also got a job. A job that keeps me pretty damn busy. What I do is that I'm a contractor that repairs computers and networks and all that fun stuff. And let me just level off here. Cool. So yeah, that's announcement number 2, Flight Sim Expo. I'll be joining it. Number 3, I got a job. Also, number 4, things have been getting pretty serious with my girlfriend, and I've been hanging out with her more often, so that is 4 as well. So, yeah. Anyway, while we're here, we can enjoy the flight. Now, I know that the flight simulator, the Microsoft Flight Simulator videos aren't as traffic heavy as the DCS videos, which is fine. The one thing I want to do is that I do want to do more DCS videos. The problem is that I've been training in the Hornet. Now, the Hornet is a great plane, absolutely love it. However, there's just so many things you have to learn, and it can be pretty tedious, if not frustrating at times. But yeah, I should probably create a poll. And by that, I should ask you guys, should I record my videos even if the labels are on? Because if I'm training, labels are on. That's just bottom line to it. That is a freaking airport. Ah. Had so many memories working there. Yeah, all I can say is, like, absolute beauty with good performance. Like, I'm seeing... that's not Balboa Park. Nope. That is Balboa Park right over there. The one with that patch of dirt. I think that's where the zoo is, but... yeah, I love the aesthetics. The absolute performance and the visuals. You need this powerful computer to get that. And it also looks like my track IR is doing pretty good as well. That probably has to do with the rolling cache, which may or may not cause issues. If it does cause issues, then whatever. But hey, at least we got ourselves some recording. Yeah, so with that out of the way, I guess I could do a bit of an explanation when it comes to the West Coast. In the West Coast, if a town is at the beach or at the coast, then what's going to happen is that it's very easy to navigate to it. As I said, we are going to Santa Barbara, and it's going to take not that very long to get there. But yeah, Santa Barbara is north of LA. But right here, no, we're still in the county of San Diego. Over to your right, I believe that's Miramar. There are two airports that are close by, Montgomery Field and Miramar. Miramar is a military base. And, yeah, I do believe that is Miramar. And I do believe that is Montgomery Field. Okay, problem solved. Montgomery Field, Miramar. But, yeah, when I would drive to the airports, I would take this freeway over here. There are a ton of interesting planes that land on air bases. I mean, yeah, you see the F-18s and maybe the occasional F-35, but you get to see a lot of cool other things as well, such as I saw a 707 land, you know, with the old engines and everything. I had no idea, and I guess that's the point of the military. I have no idea who that guy was or why he was flying a... is this the perfect? Yeah. I don't know why he was flying the 707, or what his mission was, or anything like that, or what type of company he worked for. If he worked for a company, or it was just military. But yeah, 707 landing. That's something that you don't really see that often anymore. But yeah, looking at my recording, it's only been 14 minutes, and yeah, I'm also going to edit that out. Like the beginning, because I had to set up my audio and whatnot. Yeah, this thing is very quick. In fact, it makes me wonder if showing you what's up is really worth it, because here's one. No. No, you don't. Stay up in altitude. Anyway, that is Del Mar, I believe. And going up here is Carlsbad. Carlsbad has a lot of tech industry there, so if you're looking for an IT job, it's a nice place to be. And then just north of that, when we cross this lagoon area right there, this over here is Oceanside, and Oceanside is where they filmed the civilian part of Top Gun. You know, with the piano and the homoerotic beach volleyball and the motorcycles. You know, fun stuff like that. But yeah, all in all, pretty good flight. Sorry if I ramble way too much. There really isn't a whole lot of things for me to say. Not a lot of things have really happened in my life, but I guess I could talk about a few of my computer repairs. I did have a woman who had a printer issue. She moved her printer and her computer to a desk, and mind you, this is USB, it's not connected to the network or anything. But she moved her desk and she could not figure out why it was not working, why she couldn't print. I checked her computer, she had all the drivers. I checked the back of her printer, and I found out that the plug for the USB port on the printer, or the cord, the USB cord, was plugged in to the RJ45 port, which is where you get Ethernet. That's like, okay, problem solved. Easiest job ever. Other ones? Geez. I once spent 3 hours trying to fix this one guy's computer. And his issue was that he had a virus and he was having internet problems as well. He couldn't connect to the Wi-Fi. And you know, after 3 hours of trying to even get his hard drive to budge, I came to the conclusion that the computer is too old for it to be worth anything. So I flat out said, hey, you know, you may want to get a new one. Which is something I never like to say, something these people probably don't want to hear. And it's not something I firmly believe in, because I like reusing old computers, you know? You have an old computer, an old desktop from the year 2010 or something, whatever. Then why not turn it into a router or a server? Or, you know, something you can have on the network. Maybe you could turn it into an arcade machine and you can run emulators off of it. You know, there are so many things that you could do. It's crazy. Yeah. So it's actually been raining all week. So if you're curious as to why... Oh yeah, Oceanside's way up there. Yeah, kind of lost my train of thought there. Apologies, that happens sometimes. Yeah. I may or may not remember it. Oh yeah, generally over here is Carlsbad. Once you cross this bridge from that estuary, you get into Oceanside. And Oceanside is on the northern extremity of San Diego County. The only thing north of it is like this town called Fallbrook, along with a town called Rainbow, and I don't even know if Rainbow is in the same county. But yeah. Oceanside is generally going to be the northmost point. Above that were the aforementioned towns and Camp Pendleton, which I will most definitely have to fly. I'm not going to fly over Pendleton now. Generally, what planes do is that they fly over the ocean. Now, when it comes to transitioning through an airbase like this, you know, you will have to talk to, you know, the tower to get clearance. And, you know, it's much easier to just fly over the ocean. No need to talk to the tower, no need to bug them, no need to make their job harder than it is. Yeah, stuff like that. Oh, now the keyboard works. And I find it just interesting that I don't want to overheat my computer or kill my RAM, but yeah, this is some good quality right here.